value. He knew that he could not keep up with yours truly. On July the 6th, I talked to Howard, and I said, I want you on every show. And you know what Howard did to his defense? Howard showed up. Howard was there 7 days a week with me, by my side, and I said to myself, I've got a running mate over here. I've got someone that can keep up. I got Apollo Creed next to me. That's who I got, Apollo. And Apollo, hey, no spring chicken, but also not a joke. Apollo knew how to take care of himself. I thought you were my Apollo Creed. I thought you would run down that beach with me with those shorty shorts and we were running. And, of course, there was that awkward hugging scene in slow motion. We know that happened. We never did that. But I almost felt like, metaphorically speaking, I had my Apollo Creed running right there with me. And then all of a sudden, you told me in September, Avi, I got to tell you, man, I've never, I run, I jog. People have seen my videos where I'm shadowboxing. I'm always outdoors running. But I can't keep up with you, Avi. I don't know how you do it. But, man, you've got the stamina and endurance of a leopard. Of a cheetah. I don't know how you do this every day, Avi. And you know what, Howard? I looked at you, and if I could have put my hand on your shoulders, if I could have put these big hands and told you, man, don't worry about it, Howard Collado, because not many people can keep up with me. But you tried. The key thing is you tried. You were resilient. You tried your best. You just couldn't do it, man. You could not keep up with yours truly. I'm sorry.
I give you credit because you are an amazing fabricator of stories and narrative. It's really amazing to watch.
What is this? What is this comment over here? What is this?
Thank you, Mike. Thank you.
Bubblegum script. Mike Drosy. Let me tell you something about Mike Drosy. This guy's head is inflated. Well, hold on. Let me just take this a step back. Mike Drosy's head is inflated. And for everybody that watches Road to Recovery visually, they can understand why his head is inflated. Because his cranium is the size of my room, my entire bedroom. Look what he just did. He just actually verbally, interactively headbutted me right now. That's what happens when Drosy headbutts you, even if he's not near you. This guy can reach out and hurt somebody with that cranium that he has. But Mike Drosy, you're talking about bubblegum scripts. Let me tell you something about bubblegum scripts. I had a script already. On my script, the masterpiece that I had ready.
And we don't hear him, ladies and gentlemen.
I thought Howard Collado can keep up. That's what I thought. Howard Collado, you cannot keep up.
I could always keep up. I'm always going to be able to keep up because I have the stamina of 25 lions, my friend. Okay? And actually, astrologically speaking, I'm also a Leo. So I have it in my blood.
What does that mean?
That means that
I don't do signs. I'm sorry.
Spiritually a lion. That's what it means. If you're born in August, at some point you're a Leo. Okay, so astrologically speaking, I'm also a Leo. So I have the blood of a
look at the hex that
spirit of a lion.
Putting on me.
I think it's James. I think it's James finally getting sick of your verbiage. Okay, your toxic verbiage, your capacity to weave these beautiful, elaborate, stories of fiction that are not at all true. Okay, it wasn't that I was not able to keep up with you. I started teaching the kiddies. Okay, that's pretty clear. But
you started teaching the kiddies.
Yeah.
What on earth do you have to offer children across America, Howard Collado?
I have so much to offer.
As you can see, I have control of the mute button yet again. Yes, I do. Where in this world, the control of the mute button is like having a sword in your hand. Howard Collado, I will resume this preview and review show without you if you continue to grace us with your disgusting presence and that awful voice that you have. Nobody wants to hear you on stage, Howard Collado. I'm sorry. You make my ears bleed as bright red as this blazer. We don't need you. I'm the Monday lover over here. I am.
If my voice makes your ears bleed, your voice makes my brain blow up, pretty much.
Mike Drosy's in love with Howard Collado. He says that Howard has the voice of an angel. And I'm going to tell you right off the bat, guys and gals, the angel of death is an angel we should worry about. And Howard Collado, if he is an angel indeed, would be the latter, not the former. He's not an angel. He's the angel of death. Thank you very much. Really good, Avi. Guys, that's my middle name. Avi, really good Klein. You're right about that. Mike is the only one that knows my real middle name, which is really good. Everything I do, guys, is really good. And I do it naturally. I do it off the cuff. I don't bubble. I don't stumble. I don't stutter. You know why? Because I bring it every single day. I built this palatial palace. Howard's voice gives Casey migraines. There you go, yeah. Absolutely. Hey, listen, you had to live with this guy. Hey, Casey, I want to ask you a question. When you had to live with Howard Collado and he was singing every single night, trying to serenade you, I mean, did it affect you? Did you have to lie to his face and tell him how much it meant to you? Because in all honesty, Howard Collado has been one bruised mess since we've met him. Internally speaking, this guy has been belly aching from day number one about his sorry luck that he's had on the green room, how he should host the show. Howard Collado, I'm going to ask you a quick question, and I'll let you host the green room. You know what? I'll cancel all the trials if you can answer this. I'll cancel the trials if you can answer this. I will have you be the host of the Green Room officially if you can answer this question.
Okay, I'm game.
Name me 3 guests that we've had. 3 guests on Unmasking the Truth with Del Wilkes. 3. Not including yourself.
David Holiday?
No. David Holliday's a permanent fixture of Unmasking the Truth. David Holiday is Unmasking the Truth, guys.
I consider him a host, okay?
I don't care what you consider him.
He's too toxic to be a fixture.
Well, he's definitely a permanent fixture, so try again. Try again. And I will cancel all of the trials and let Howard run the Green Room if he could name 3 guests that have appeared on Unmasking the Truth with Del
The
Wilkes.
other violent, despicable man, Sarge, okay?
That's 1. That's
Okay, 1. Sarge, okay? I know Mickey Doyle has been on that show. Okay. That's 2. Give me 2.
Who'd you get? Who's the other one?
Mickey Doyle.
Mickey Doyle? Okay, who else?
Yeah, Mickey Doyle. And I want to say
Howard Collado has transmission issues, and this is why he's not reliable, guys and gals. Howard Collado didn't, in fact, name 2 guests that appeared on Unmasking the Truth. Every dog has his day, and Howard Collado epitomizes a poodle in distress who always barks but can't bite. And I need pit bulls on this team. I need people that are aggressive, that know how to take down the mailman. Not Carmelone. I like Carmelone. I need people that can take down the mailman. I need dogs who understand what it's like to roll their sleeves up and get their hands dirty. Howard Collado could do none of that. Howard Collado could be the recipient of many people's aggression. Howard Collado could be the proverbial punching bag. But that's all Howard Collado is, guys. Shannon, I think it's gotten to the point where we need to schedule good old fisticuffs between Howard and the hat guy. And so who's the hat guy, Shannon? Are you talking about David Holiday, the guy that you love, the guy that you support? You support him. JC, you were right. You were a guest. Unfortunately, Howard, he got cut off. I mean, look, Bill DeMott. Bill DeMott is saying it best. Howard, I want you to hear this. Not feeling Howard. I'm not either, Bill. I'm not either, my friend.
Wow.
How can you? I don't
want
to feel Howard.
That's okay.
Nobody wants to feel Howard. No
that's
one
fine.
does. Unless they have
Bill.
their fist wrapped around his face, nobody wants to feel Howard Collado.
Okay, you know what? But that's okay. I'm gonna take that negativity. I'm gonna turn it positivity, and I'm gonna hardcore it. Okay,
what's that, dude? What's this hardcore stuff? What's this nonsense with the hardcore stuff?
What is the hardcore? Well, the hardcore means that you allow yourself to be seen. You allow yourself to be.
Once again, he's babbling on planet Neptune, which is where he's from. Howard Collado's on planet Neptune. And look, when I'm on here solo, look at the numbers skyrocket. Look at it skyrocket. Nobody wants Howard on here. Howard, go ahead. Hardcore, Howard Hardcore.
Yeah, it means it's
dash core.
It's a lifestyle of allowing yourself to wear your heart on your sleeves. Okay, it means that you're allowed to be seen. All right.
You've worn your heart on your sleeves, all right. When you got your butt pounded by the assailant and David Holiday and everybody else that beat you up,
that has nothing to do. That has nothing to do with allowing.
Hey, Bill,
your heart
Bill
on your
DeMott,
sleeve.
Bill
Okay?
DeMott, check this out, Bill.
Right.
I want you to see this, Bill. Bill, check this out. This is for you, Bill. You're going to like this on a Monday. You know, Mondays kind of be a little boring. We just came out of a weekend. Bill, you're going to like this. This is Del Wilkes and Howard Collado last night. Check this out. Talk about this massacre over here. Del Wilkes is letting Howard know that if he doesn't get off his broadcast, he's going to give him another black eye. It's going to match his left black eye. This is Del Wilkes taking care of Howard. Look at this.
And I was just trying to be civil with the guy, and he got all attitudinal, you know, and just, yeah.
Yeah, that's all you have to say because you know that Del Wilkes took care of you, man. He took care
No,
of you.
I was just, whatever. I made my point. I told him, look, just sign this petition. And he got all attitudinal about it. Like, he got all fussy about it. Like, come on.
He's listening. He's fussy. He's actually listening to what you have to say at this point.
Yeah, and I'm making my good point. I'm making a good point. So my objective was achieved.
The way I
with exception to him not signing the petition. That's all.
And here's the Del reacting. This is so interesting. We're on live.
Man.
We're watching Del react live to that view as well.
And
Look at the dimensions.
the that is the evidence.
Here we go. Bill DeMott, it's coming up. Look, Bill, check this out, Bill. They're checking to see if Howard's okay because it's cold in the Northeast. And Howard was sleeping on the job, so they were checking to see if he was ready for the green room. And then they're telling David he's okay, he's doing fine. That's all it was, and Del knows that.
Again, spinning the narrative. You're like you're
look at Del.
worse
Del knows.
than the media.
Del's like, yeah, you're good, you're fine. Yeah, there you go. You see that?
That's ridiculous. You are spinning the narrative. It's evident right there what exactly happened.
You were making Del Wilkes angry. Bill DeMott, who's joining us live. Thank you, Bill. Thank you. You mean so much to us, and so does your entire family and your cause. Bill, what a great way to make a good man angry. Yeah, you made Del pretty angry, Howard.
Bill, you saw the evidence. It was right there. Okay,
you're talking to Bill? You've never met Bill DeMott. You're talking to a guy you've never met.
He's watching, so I'm going to talk to him anyway. Okay.
Why haven't you before in the last 6 months?
Because I'm teaching the kiddies on Tuesdays.
Oh, so I see. So the kiddies are more important than popping in and telling Bill DeMott.
They're the future of America. Right? Yeah, they are.
You want to be on the road with us in 2021 when Bill DeMott's going to be there taking center stage, and all of a sudden you can't grace Bill with 2 minutes of your presence?
I'm teaching the kiddies. It's a scheduling thing. The show starts at 5. I'm still teaching at 5. Okay.
Look, you're trying to like push this petition on Del. Guys, Del's not. Look at Bill. Awesome, Howard. There's work for you somewhere. Exactly. Keyword is somewhere, not here. Avi must be a Democrat. Let me tell you something, Mr. Drosy. I'm a policy guy. You know that? I subscribe to policies.
Policy guy.
That's what I subscribe to. Exactly, the policies. Howard doesn't know anything about policies. If I asked
here's
Howard
a policy.
Howard, name me one, and I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put you under trial because you have a trial coming up anyway. I subscribe to policies, not the parties. And Del Wilkes, he subscribes to anything but mediocrity. Del Wilkes does not want mediocrity on his program. That's why Del Wilkes is telling you, or at least asking you, why are you still here, Howard? Why are you still here?
It was a simple request, not a petition. That's it. Okay, and the fact that he associates with David Holliday makes me
according
question.
to Bill, now you're a teacher all of a sudden? Now you're a teacher?
Yeah, we're all teachers.
Oh, you're a teacher now.
But I also happen to do it Monday through Friday.
Right, you're a teacher. So it's interesting that as soon as Bill DeMott debuted on July the 21st, even then when you weren't teaching, you never showed up on Tuesdays, did you? Never.
No, because I needed to decompress.
Decompress from what?
My busy schedule prior to that.
So once again, you preach to the masses.
Look at my bruises and my ribs, by the way.
That's nothing compared to what's going to happen to you when David Holliday himself finally gets a hold of you, because he's had his assailants take care of you once. But once I've been training David Holliday for Paul Roman. I've been training David Holliday to tangle with you.
Please.
This is what Dell said to Howard on Saturday. Shut up, Howard. Isn't that what he told you?
Yeah, he did. That meant nothing to me, though. I was just trying to make a basic point of just like signing his damn petition. The fact that he associates with David Holliday is what makes me question Del Wilkes' character. I mean, how can you associate with that guy?
How dare you? How dare you question Del Wilkes' character?
I'm sorry. He associates himself with David Holliday. Anyone who associates themselves with David Holliday is questionable. I am sorry. Okay?
How dare you?
Did you not just play the evidence of me getting pretty much assaulted? Okay, again,
no,
an action.
I didn't play an evidence of you getting assaulted. What I did was actually I played video evidence of someone checking in on you to see if you were ready to actually wake up for the green room. And you
again, you're spinning the narrative.
Thank you, Kyle Wagner. Thank you for sharing this, Kyle. I speak to the masses. Thank you, Kyle Wagner, for sharing us. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Kyle. Okay? Yeah. You, my friend, have a talent. I would say almost a genius talent for spinning the narrative. And that is what you do. You're even better than the media, I think, at doing that. But I'm not going to get political, okay? But that's what you do, Avi. You see something, you spin the narrative. You probably write like 4 narratives for one simple, like, hey, this is a pick. It fell. I'm sure you could be like, oh no, the pick found a way to go into another planet.
You know what, Howard Collado? You can't blame me for my mind working 90 miles an hour. I'm a screenwriter. I think on my feet all the time. You expect me to lower myself to your standards? I'm a mental and intellectual superior to you, and you'll never understand that because you're a mental midget. You're a mental midget, Howard Collado.
Got it. I could run circles around your IQ,
Don't hate
my
on
friend.
Del, Howard.
Okay?
Gus is saying that.
I'm not hating on Del. Not at all. Not at all. Okay? He's a great man.
Kyle, you're a photographer. Kyle, let me ask you a question. Kyle, do you think, based on that photographic proof and evidence that Howard wants to bring in, do you think that he was assaulted? We'll find that out during his trial. It's gonna be a lot about this supposed assault. Howard's got a lot of interesting stuff in his trial, including attempted. I don't want to use the word. I can't use that word. But we all know what he tried to do to David Holliday. Kyle, as a photographer, wouldn't you say that there's no evidence there? Well, doesn't it look like a guy is literally checking on Howard and seeing if he's actually ready and committed to show up on the green room? He didn't attack him. He didn't even kick him hard. He kind of nudged him a little bit. How is that
seriously?
An attack?
Okay, I'm sorry. So this just appeared on my face, correct? Got it.
Look from Bill DeMott, pointing fingers. Really, Howard? Really? That's the only thing he can move these
days.
Because Howard is a walking bruise. There's no other part of him that can move.
I don't need to point anything. It's self-evident. It's not. It's self-evident right in the screen. Everyone watched the event as it happened.
Not one person. You know what? How about this? How about I shut up, which is a rarity. I'll shut my mouth, and I'll turn it over to the jury of your peers, our viewers, our great community. Why don't you guys let me know if you think Howard Collado was attacked? Type that in right now. Let me know if you think Howard Collado was attacked. Because by admitting that Howard Collado was attacked, that also admits that I wouldn't do anything